Hololive is known for having many talented members that has given us many memories over the years. Whether you're speaking of Guaragura or Hosho Marine or Mori Calliope, they have delivered us many entertaining moments. On the Indonesian side of things though, I feel like some of the members of the branch don't get talked about all that much. Sure, you may have Moona Hoshinova or Kobo Kanaeru with 3.5 million subscribers combined, as well as Ollie being amongst the biggest members, but to be honest, half of them I just see going under people's radars a lot, and for the last few months, I've gotten curious. So I watched their streams, the clips, listened to their original songs, and I came to the conclusion that Hololive Indonesia is pretty underrated. Hi, I'm your sunshine degenerate VTuber Yui Tachibana, and this is why Hololive Indonesia is underrated. This is Anya Melfissa, who is one of the 3 members of Generation 2 of Hololive Indonesia. She is someone who may have nearly 700,000 subscribers at the time of this video, but I don't really see anyone speaking about her. So, she debuted alongside Rene and Ollie in the 2nd generation of Hololive Indonesia in December 2020. She is an introvert who tends to be calm in nature, pretty much the polar opposite of Ollie, her fellow gen mate. Anya isn't much of a talkative person, and on top of that is pretty secretive about her personal life, but she is also quite the personality on stream. Anya has the tendency to be immune from being corrupted to where members respect her boundaries, but also she is someone who has quite the sense of humor, resulting in moments like these.
Put this as big as you can, because some of you guys just can't read. I wanna eat, I wanna eat, I wanna eat Yago, I swear to God. No.
This is someone who may seem introverted but is entertaining to watch. Having watched her streams and clips for the past few weeks, I've come to enjoy her as a person. Her original songs like Everlasting Knife also shows that she has a musical talent that frankly deserves more attention. Irani IO15 is also someone who deserves more attention. She debuted alongside Risu and Moona in the 1st generation of Hololive Indonesia, also known as Area 15, in April 2020, which was back when the pandemic shut down the world and we all were in our homes waiting for the world to open back up again. This was when VTubers really began to take off. Hololive Indonesia would grow to have their own following, with people gravitating towards the members. Iofi, however, I feel stands out from the other 2 in her generation, as she is someone who I feel also goes under people's radars. Unlike Anya, Iofi has a cheerful personality by comparison, and also a skilled artist who is currently majoring in VCD. Being someone who is talkative, energetic, and all-around entertaining to watch, she is consistently a comedian and a comfort zone for those who have grown to like her as a VTuber. Having watched her streams and her clips for the past year or so, I've always been an advocate for Iofi to get her flowers while she's here. She has the back of many of her friends, an incredibly supportive person, and very compassionate with what she does with her friends and her fans. It's no wonder she has gone on to have over 700,000 subscribers at the time of this video. I highly suggest you check her out, cause people like her, we all need them in our lives. With so much drama going on in the VTuber community in this past year alone, I feel like we should also appreciate the people that also bring a silver lining to the community. And that is why I'm making this video, because girls like the Hololive Indonesia branch, they bring joy to the fans that worship them. And after all, isn't this community supposed to be fun? Another member I want to bring up is Ayunda Risu. As mentioned before, she is part of Area 15 with Moona and Iofi. Risu is someone who herself has a following that is quick to point out just how talented she is. Even Mori Calliope herself has spoken out in support of Risu, talking about how underrated she is.
Senpai just steals the show every time for me, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like she's really underrated. Just has a fantastic voice. Like, seriously.
Risu is energetic and a very friendly person with a sense of humor that got her the reputation of being a selfless and sweet member of not just the Indonesian branch, but in general. Speaking of humor, she is someone who has the talent to do lewd jokes, to the point she hosted the non-stop Nut November event as one of her traditions, but won't hesitate to bonk the degeneracy out of her chats. I do have to say this about Risu: what you may have heard about her, about how talented she is and deserves your attention, is 100% accurate. This squirrel girl has songs like 1:15 AM and Alice and You, which shows her versatility. She is someone who has talent on stage. She's the perfect waifu. Now, to sum all of this up, I want to say this: Hololive Indonesia has a cast of talented generations that quite frankly deserves a lot of flowers. They've proven time and time again they have a lot of potential, they've been there for their fan bases, and at the same time I also feel like half the girls on here should be talked about more often. Hololive English, by comparison, you know their faces, you know what they're like. Waiting 2 years to finally get a third generation felt like a cultural event. Not saying these girls are being ignored in any way, if anything they've gotten a lot of support internally and via their fan bases. I do also feel they deserve the recognition they have more than earned after being around for the last 4 years or so. Wow, has it really been 4 years? Time really has flown fast, hasn't it? I feel so old. I'm 23 and yet I feel like I'm 53. I need a walker. But anyway, watch your Oshis, support them for as long as you can, and tell them, I love the things you do for us, thanks for being there for us, day and night. Who is your favorite Hololive Indonesia member? Personally, mine is Moona Hoshinova. Not only is she attractive as hell, I'm literally degenerate for her, but she also has musical talent that just wows me with every song that she releases. Let me know your favorite Hololive Indonesia member, and thanks for watching this video. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter. This is your Sunshine Yui Tachibana, signing out.